and welcome back to iRacing. Today you can see we're at Spa and we're in the new BMW M4 Gt3. Now usually I don't do these kind of reveal videos, but on Twitter last night Turner Motorsport asked for a bit of video footage of the M4 Gt3, so that's what I'm going to do right now. So this will be linked to them on Twitter, but we'll get straight into it. This is a new M4 Gt3. It's just been released yesterday. It's a pre-release version of the Gt3, which is going to be racing next year in the 2021. It's succeeding the BMW Z4 Gt3 and the M8 M6 Gt3 in real life, so I think it's going to take those cars away and this is going to be their new customer car. And on iRacing, I think the Z4 is probably going to be going. It was also revealed at the BMW Sim Live event that the wheel is interchangeable between the two cars in terms of sim and real life, so that's going to be interesting to see when that comes out. I'm looking forward to the reviews on that. The wheel does look good, bit chunky, but it should offer some good realism and immersion to people who want to spend that sort of money. But as always, we'll get into it. I'll get into the styling a bit because it is a bit controversial, but we'll get into that. I'll go through a little bit of how the car handles. As you can see already, you've probably noticed that there's probably a bit of understeer in the car, but that's something that can easily be managed. I'd rather understeer than oversteer. This is just the baseline setup, just on a VRS sprint practice session, but without further ado, I think probably what I'll do is get into the looks first and then take you around for a full lap of Spa. Now, the inside dash looks really cool. I love the fact that the sim dash, in terms of all your figures and stats and everything, are off the wheel. I prefer that a lot better. Obviously you get on the most open wheelies, you get them on the steering wheel. But as you can see, I'm wearing the Turner Motorsport livery that's been done on trading paints that's available. I thought that'd be appropriate considering I've done this video for them. I think the car looks great. Bit controversial opinion, I love the grille. I think it could be styled in a way that actually makes it look really good if you're not making it too garish. It looks like it's wearing lipstick on the front. I think the car looks great, it sounds great, even on the overrun if you listen now, when you come off the acceleration, the pop of the engine, the exhaust sounds great, styling's great, wing is massive, I love big wings, that's all good. But we'll get into a lap of Spa, all normal setup, but baseline. I think there's a lot of time in this car. It is understeery, but quite nose pointy on slower corners, especially when you get on the throttle. That tail wants to oversteer on you just a little bit. But as you can see, as we're going to go up Abruzzi and Radion, you're going to find a little bit of understeer. You can do it full throttle, you just got to be pinpoint, which is not too hard in this car. What I do like about this is its characteristics are really predictable, so even though it has some flaws, which every car does, it can't all be perfect. The flaws are predictable, which is great. So the understeer is really predictable. You can control with the throttle, a little bit of turn early as well if you're carrying a bit of full fuel, etc. And I'm sure it can be dialed out when it comes to this, when the setups. When I'm running a VRS setup, I'm probably gaining a second a lap anyway, so that's good. You can see the handling is really good. It's stable under turn. It's not wobbling all over the place, even in the baseline setup, which is really good. It could be something done to the dampeners. I think the wing needs to come down a bit. It seems a bit draggy. I don't even get to 6th gear on the Camel straight, but that's something that could be worked out, which is really good. Really enjoy the feel of the car. I mean, this is 5 laps in, and I'm consistently putting around 20-0 flats without pushing it, without using all the track. So easily my optimum is a 219, and then when I'm using the VRS setup, it's down to 217.9, which is the quickest I've probably ever driven a GT3 car around here. I think it will get nerfed a bit. I think it will become a little bit OP. There's got to be some BOP changes involved in sim racing, but I think the Turner's Motorsport are looking for some feedback. So if you pop onto their Twitter page, pop them some feedback. I think they need all the data they can get before they get the car out into the real world. I don't know how much it will translate, but I think they'll take all the data anyway. Anyway, that's just a quick kind of look at the M4 Gt3. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you're going to be driving it. I'm going to be driving it the VRS Sprint, hopefully Spa. I'll get the videos out when I can. Thanks again, 500 subscribers. You should probably saw my socials, so thank you for all your support. Have a good week. Enjoy your racing, the new season 2021, season 1. Have a good Christmas. Cheers.